Mitchell launches, misses on a three. There's Boston with a putback.
A great shot there by Kelsey Mitchell, who we've been able to see really knock that down.
Wallace, other than that, this group has been together here for the last month or so as Boston finds Mitchell, who finishes. Here's Clark back to Boston. Back inside. Oh, good ball movement. And it's Boston the finish. Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops a triple. Monday in Paris, they're playing in Chicago on Thursday as Copper knocks down her second shot. Now on a back-to-back here tonight. This is really physically demanding.
No, it is extremely difficult. Just one, not only physically, but also mentally staying in it as Clark gets that big and one coming off that huge three a few moments ago. But Pat, I'm telling you right now, it's extremely difficult to stay mentally into it. What a great finish.
Cloud, skip pass. Here's Taurasi working the baseline. Mitchell knocked it away. Good defense there by Kelsey Mitchell. A finish.
Man.
A 20-year veteran, Diana Taurasi, dialing back. And it's Clark on the other end at 22 with a spin and a lay-in.
Incredible within itself. Here you go, pushing the pace after a made bucket has been Christie's side's ammo. I think they're a young team who wants to get out and run, miss or make, get the ball out quick, see if you can make a play on the other end.
And a technical foul has gone against Diana Taurasi. You have the legend in our game, the active legend, having a moment there with Christie Sides, and the brightest young star in, frankly, all of basketball. Mitchell working on Copper, a couple of all-stars. Oh, Mitchell, she wins that battle of Indiana here in the first.
It's not a lot of room
here so far. Indiana with the fourth fastest pace of play, and that suits Caitlin Clark. Copper, the switch on to Dantes, off balance, Clark. Copper, Aliyah Copper beats that first quarter buzzer. Here's Mitchell, oh, behind the defense. And Caitlin Clark can do no wrong. That's one of her prettiest of the year. The WNBA Friday Night Spotlight is presented by State Farm. Wheeler turns the corner, gets inside, extra pass. That was pretty, and Boston cleans up. Copper leaking out behind the defense. Copper taking it at Clark, who just had to foul her. That was a smart foul there by Caitlin Clark, just her first. And it would have been...
Let's make the game a lot easier.
Rossi off the screen, lofts it up, Boston there to knock it away. The hesitation, gets the switch on to Griner. That opens up Boston, but Clark passed too strong, and smart play there by Copper to intercept. And here's Taurasi through traffic and a finish.
So quick. Here, vintage DT. So much talk about when she should have...
Far and away the league's all-time leading scorer. She's got 10 points tonight. A little extracurricular here. Mitchell and Natasha Cloud. They got heated. This might be the only one of these type of interactions she's ever been in. Shoved to Cloud, and then Cloud gets back in her face. See if we can see what happened before that. It was a really nice job by Nalissa Smith, Nakia Herbert-Harrigan for getting in there. They're going to go with double technicals for Cloud and Mitchell. And Phoenix basketball is the call.
And she's going to find the right bucket to play.
Indiana with just 7 points in the quarter. Mitchell sets up Lexi Hull. Oh, a much-needed response. Hull, who hasn't had her number called much tonight.
The opportunity to catch and shoot, she's going to take that every single time. But what a great answer here by Lexi Hull.
Mitchell with 5 seconds left. Cross-court Clark. Does Clark see the clock? Handoff Samuelson. Who buries a three? Samuelson beats the buzzer. And the Fever in the third with a flourish.
Fourth quarter coming in as we return.
By the Indiana Fever after falling down by one, losing their 28-point lead. They closed the quarter on a 12-3 run with this moment of brilliance just before the end of the third quarter. It was Katie Lou Samuelson's first shot of the night.
But you're right, that ball off to the ground.
No one on Samuelson, and there's a whistle as that ball was in the air. The shot didn't fall, but this is, I think, going to be on the Mercury. As things continued to stay heated here, we had a little bit of a fracas earlier between Kelsey Mitchell and Taurasi and Cloud. Boston and Griner dueling.
We've seen this battle more than once. They're always going at it. It is the vet, and she's not a rookie, but being able to come back ever since her rookie year, they've been giving each other a lot of problems.
That's the fifth foul on Griner. We saw Griner get the hand up first. Then Boston, in frustration, got her arm up. But Griner was the first guilty party. And now she's, with some foul trouble, going to check out of this game. This could be a pivotal moment here tonight. And a technical. Griner chirping too much on her way to the bench.
That's a huge call. That is a huge call. You know, and I noticed she didn't want to come out. And whatever she said there, the rest clearly didn't like it. But being able to come out, keep your composure, especially after a emotional foul like the one that she had just committed.
Going to get 40% from out there. It's been a really hot, cold night for the Fever. Really, both teams in general. Copper didn't get the whistle that time on the drive. If you're Indiana, trying to defend Aliyah Copper and not foul in this situation. Block for Griner, who's checked back in. Griner, cross-court pass. Copper fires away and hits a three. And Phoenix is back within 6.
You've given them. Again, you can't stop everything. You just got to try to make it difficult. They were able to find those holes.
And Lexi Hull, a triple of her own. Teams in the penalty, so this will mean free throws. Lexi Hull, her number hasn't been called a lot tonight, but she's hit 2 really big three-pointers.
And on top of being the assignment on Copper and